Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Zedaph Super Minecraft Adventurous, episode number 93. How are you doing today? What do you think of my brand new gold set of armor, huh? Huh? My head? Ah! It's a magic trick. I'm wearing it now, I'm not... Oh, okay, now I've just got a weird stick face. Ah, it's through me! Oh, I've been playing around with this for a good 3 hours now. No, maybe not that long. I don't know. Anyway, we are over here because last episode we spent some time working on our zoo over here. Zedaph Zoo for our lovely little pets. Hello. No more poop or pee today. Good. Well done. You've learnt your lesson. And we made this lovely fish tank thing, which has a squid in it! This is perfect! I did not even know this happened. Maybe we should get a name tag and name that guy. Oh, I don't think I've got any on me. I'd have to go all the way over to Planet Honk to buy some, and by that time he'd be gone. Well, Squiddy, you're demonstrating it perfectly. We are actually going to end up getting a guardian in here, which we've already named Squashy. We've got Squishy over at the jungle base, which we'll get to in just a moment, actually, and then we will have Squashy over here. Other pets we're going to be getting to over time. But yeah, I really like the colour scheme. A lot of you seem to enjoy the or agree with me that the colour scheme of this room looks quite cool, and I think a lot of you are interested in my my lovely goodies corridor as well, my Hall of Fame, which is going to have all random things in too. So I got a few very, very cool designs of how to make this thing better, so thank you very much for... Well, stop it! I've already done that joke today. So I will definitely be merging all of your ideas together in a big cocktail, and yeah, drinking a concoction of my own that I don't know where that metaphor's going. I'm going to stop. So yes, I'm going to make a much better version using all the designs, so it does not have this ugly sticky piston and stuff like that. It's going to be much, much better. But yeah, even this is still quite cool. I'm still quite happy with it. So we will eventually make this Hall of Fame very, very nice. And I was looking out here as well just now at our map that we've got outside, temporarily outside, that we made on the last World Tour episode number 75, I do believe, if you wish to go back and watch it to find out everything that was built in our world up to that point. It's raining! Ugh, yucky rain, they need umbrellas. So I want to move this down there into our Hall of Fame as well, so we definitely need to incorporate that in somehow. Not entirely sure how, but we'll figure it out. I know we will. Together as a team. So that's what we did last episode, but this episode we are gonna head over to somewhere where there's vines. Let's look at the vines. Vine. To the jungle base where we are now. That transition probably was terrible. It was done last minute, all right? I didn't realise I was doing it until it had happened, and then it had happened. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so yes, we're over here at the beautiful jungle base. Every time we come here, I'm amazed that I managed to build this with my own hands and my own eyes, and I just, I built it. I didn't, use any designs or anything. I did look at reference images of real-life underground temples, not that there are that many, especially over here in Britain as well. Oh, string! I actually see you for once. I shouldn't see you. You're meant to be invisible. And yeah, I just think this place looks awesome. I love it. It's such a cool project. But yes, we are actually going to be working on the heart of the Jungle Temple base, which is, of course, the mob farm. Now, you all told me that I've been doing my mob farm wrong. I've got a very old design. In fact, can I get up there, or is this going to be stupid? No, let's go out this long way while we explain. So, a long, long time ago now, mob farms, just sort of a regular mob farm, where you'd have like a dark room, let mobs spawn, and then they'd just sort of walk off. You'd collect all of the drops that they drop because of the full damage, and then yeah, everything would be good and proper. But apparently they don't really work anymore, so we're going to have to use a slightly different design to what we've got. Let's get over to our wall over here. Perfect. Let's get up there. Well, yeah. Okay, that was scary. Can we get in here? Perfect. Yes, this design here apparently is not very efficient, or just plain doesn't work at all anymore. Luckily, we only did 2 layers of it, so that was very good. That was clever of us, wasn't it? It's almost like we planned it. But yes, I now have a new design in mind that's still pretty simple. It does use a little bit of redstone and stuff like that to push the mobs off using some water buckets. So I'm going to get one of the layers of those made, and we will see how it works. But I also want to mainly work on the collection system down there, because we're still going to have it down on this little 3x3 platform here. But again, when I was talking about this before, a lot of you had the idea that I should be using my lovely dribbly water source that comes all the way... Excuse me! Dribbly water source that comes all the way down from Tingo Took's throat there. Splits, does all crazy, splitty, crazy cool things. And, yeah, ends up coming all the way down to that point there. We should be using this for our drops. So this is where we are going to be collecting our mob drops now. We're probably going to have to build another little room down under here. But we could maybe make some cool staircases that, you know, go down. Oh, no, I ruined the world. That go down in this kind of fashion, you know, down like here. And let's put that back because I'm angry now. Down to the little mob collection room where we can have all of our chests to collect all the loot and stuff. But yeah, definitely having the mob drop loot coming down this channel. Let's test, actually. Will it flow completely? Let's put this bit of cobble in. Bleh. Bleh. Which way is it going to flow? Oh, it doesn't flow. Oh no! Okay, because of this part here. Right, instantly we have an issue. So we might need to do something... I'm already going to have to do a little bit of magic behind Mambo, the god of dribbling over here. We're going to have to do some magic behind his head anyway. So maybe we just spit the items out into one of these side streams. So if it went into there, now is it going to flow all the way down? Or are we going to have other problems? Other stupid problems? No, I think once it's in the... it's only when the stream splits that we're going to have issues, so that's fine. Yep, Cobble made it all the way down to this point here where there would be a hopper down there to collect the drops. Then we'll have some sort of sorting system to sort the drops as well. But that is going to be today's project. Like I say, let me get that first, or maybe have 2 or 3 levels of the mob farm in. And yeah, I'll just quickly explain how it works and show you what I'm going to be doing repeatedly over and over again for hours and hours and hours until we've got millions of layers. Well, maybe not millions. Maybe like, I don't know, 20. A million is a slight exaggeration. But anyway, I will get doing that, and I will see you right now. So, here is a layer. Let us discuss it. Basically, we've got a nice big diamond shape, and it's exactly the size of a bucket of water spread, so the water will spread right to the very edges without going over. Which makes it very, very nice. So I've been looking around, researching a few different of these new modern mob farm designs, and Ilmango's design, make sure you go check out Ilmango's channel. Very, very clever guy. Unbelievable the amount of stuff that he comes up with. Has a very, very cool mob farm design, and I kind of looked at it, and I took it, and I've made it less efficient. I often seem to do that. I don't very much like efficiency. Those who know me, who have been watching me for a while, you know that I much prefer to do things fun and interesting and different, even if it means less efficient than the most efficient designs out there. But as long as it still works, that's the thing. Working is key. So anyway, yeah, this design is heavily based off of that. So yeah, 1 water bucket in the middle, and that will push off all the mobs. Obviously, we need this on some sort of clock so that mobs can spawn when there's no water, and then they get pushed off by the water, and then it gets retracted again, and then they can spawn again when the water goes. And I've come up with a nice little dispenser, water dispenser slash observer block column that will go up and down the middle here. Well, not up and down. It will just go down the middle so that we can activate all the dispensers with water buckets in the middle. So we're actually going to have a dispenser. Have I got one on me? I have. Can I get it in there? Like so. And that will have the water bucket in. And that's going to be the bit that, yeah, makes the water flood out. And then this is going to be replaced with an observer block. Observer blocks can weirdly power things weirdly. Hang on. Let's get this... Not sure if I'm going to be able to place this underneath. I'll try my very hardest. No, it's gone sideways. And it's gone sideways again. Ah, okay. That needs to be facing straight down. How am I going to do that? Okay, I might have to do like a kamikaze jump. Before we go down, let's quickly talk about the edge bits. So, yeah, that's the shape of the old corner walls. And because obviously things are going to fall off sideways here, we needed a bit more room. So I've cut away as much as I can. We've got rid of quite a few blocks. You can see that's the shape of the old wall. This is the shape of the new wall. So we've got this extra little inwardsy bit. And that just gives enough room for mobs to fall off, because we're going to be having spiders spawn on this as well. And they're a 2x2. They're like 2x2, so they won't be able to fit down here, but they should get pushed off here. The only trouble is the walls aren't big enough sideways. Water will flow straight. If I get a bucket down, we check it out quickly. Oh, now there's a hole in the floor. Great. Water bucket. It's just going to push mobs that are stood here straight to the very edge. So I might replace this slab with a sign underneath, and then that should mean that most mobs fall off. Spiders still won't. They might get a little stuck, but like I said, a little bit of inefficiency never hurt anyone, and I certainly don't mind about it. So if we replace the edge bits like that, then regular mobs, creepers, skeletons, zombies should just go up against the wall, jump up and down a bit, and fall straight down. So that will be fine, and that's only 4 signs per layer, which is very much cheap in my budget. So I'm going to go give myself the extra room on all of the walls all the way around. Now we can jump down, so let's see if I can place this observer block as we go. So if I stand... Okay, ready, and... Very much fail. Failure everywhere. Let's see if I can do it from up here. Hey, hey, hey. Making those sorts of noises is certainly not helping. And... Oh, I could have done it then, but I misclicked at the wrong time. We go like that. We go jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Yeah, I did it. Okay, nice. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't want to go there. It wants to go on that one. Oh, I'm going to sort this out. 57 tries later, I got it first time. Oh, yes. So if we put a water bucket into the dispenser there facing upwards, we've got our observer observing the starry sky. Oh, it's beautiful, observer, isn't it? You look a bit frowny. And its power supply is obviously on the bottom there. It can actually power this dispenser, even though it's not touching it, even though there's no redstone dust there or anything like that, it will still power it. I think it's Bud powering it, so that's nice, but this works out brilliant. So if I put anything on top of this, boom, it makes the water happen, and then if we do it again, it gets rid of the water again. So that's very, very cool. Means we can do a nice column going all the way up. We're going to have another dispenser on top of, if I can get up a little bit, on top of this one. So this will be the floor of our... Whoop, there you go, it's doing it again. That's the floor of our next layer. So then we will be putting slabs like this, and we'll literally just do a whole star shape. Can I pick this up manually? So I don't want it keeping going. There you go, right, let's take everything out of the dispensers. So yeah, we'll have the diamond shape there. That gives us 2.5 block thing, so Enderman won't spawn, but everything else that we want will. And yeah, it will just literally get washed off, go and collect down there. Now, most of these farms, say this is like the bottom layer, which it is, so say it. Once they get pushed off, they normally die, and then their drops get brought to the center. However, what I want to do is actually bring the mobs themselves to the center, and then I've got a nice, if I can get rid of this, here we go. It's a 27 block, 27 block fall, all the way down here, 3x3, 27 high block fall, down onto our platform. You can see the signs there, the way I've done that, it makes it so that there's a nice cross, so most mobs should come into the middle kind of bit as they're falling, and spiders should be able to fall down here quite nicely as well. In the middle, they'll get centered. Haven't tested that yet, that's totally just my crazy mind working, and they should mostly land on the blue lapis square and explode, and then that's where we've got to sort something out next to get some collection going here. So yeah, because we want it to go in our water stream. Obviously we could just collect it down under there, that was my initial idea, but definitely having the drops go along the river of dribble and being collected down under here, I think is a much more fun, interesting idea. You know, you'll be walking through the jungle and we'll see like bones and stuff like that swimming down if bones swim, doing the backstroke, I guess. No water, and now we have water on all the layers, and if I was to get rid of that arrow, then we won't have any again. In fact, how long do arrows take to despawn? How long is it? Oh, you can see all the edge bits there, look, going over where the signs are so that things can still fall off, except for spiders, but that'll be fine. We might get a few extra spiders in the system, but it won't be an issue. Go away, arrow! Leave. Well, when it does anyway, it will update them all again, and they will all go off. So yeah, we'll need to do the clock at the very top of the tower, wherever we decide to end that up. I'm not entirely sure how tall I want to make this thing. I mean, I did build it right out here in the jungle so that we could build a big ugly tower, but I've since now built a lot more here. That means we want to visit the area, so we definitely want it to look nice as well. Go on, arrow, disappear. Please, do it for me. Come on. So I'm not sure. Maybe we won't make it to, like, sky limit or anything like that. We will have it just go to, you know, maybe just above that tree. Basically, we just want a lot of mob spawns. And, oh, there we go. The arrow went. Oh, a bit of lag. And you can see that all the water has gone off all the layers. Perfect. Now, let's go down and work out the collection system. So, I want to get this thing going. And I want to keep our very, very pretty platform here of where the mobs are going to fall and die. We don't just want to plop a hopper right in the middle. So, what we're going to do, we're going to hide a minecart with a hopper, and we're going to pop it inside this lapis block right here. Now we're going to do that by putting down some tracks, putting that on there. Now I can't break the tracks, can I? Oh, maybe we can do it this way. Yep, it broke the track. Excellent. And where did my stair go? It must have gone in the hopper, as that's what hoppers do. They pick up things, which is down under here. Lovely. Oh, lots of stuff there. And we pop our stair back if we can. It probably won't let us now. It's going to be fussy. No, it will. It will let us. And then we've got to put the lapis block back. If I can get out of the water, I should have put my Wellington boots on. Right, okay. So we want to push it down. But not like that, because that's silly, because it's a sticky piston. That's all I had. Do I have some blocks? I will in here. Let's get... oh, no, in this one. Let's go like that. Like that. And we can put that there. Great. Push the lapis block down. Get rid of the rest of them. And that should now be great, which means this lapis block is now going to be picking up stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's test it. I can't see any kind of hopper or anything like that. And yeah, boom. Yeah, that got picked up. That's getting picked up. It's not getting picked up on the edge there. It actually does have to be directly on top of the lapis block. But that's fine. Oh, that looks pretty close, doesn't it? I wonder if we was to slightly change the design of this to include full blocks on the edge. I wouldn't exactly like the look of that as much, but maybe we could even put some more hopper minecarts inside of here as well to expand it. Anyway, that should be pretty good. I'm guessing most mobs will land on the middle bit. They will kind of explode, and the hopper minecart will kind of grab it. Like, look, you can see it sort of gets it from midair sometimes. So I'm hoping that, yeah, that will have quite a nice pickup radius. Now, we can go down in here. And obviously they're all going to be getting into this hopper like these stone bricks. Now we want to spit them out into Mambo's dribble, and like we saw earlier, the items just get stuck because they land here and they don't flow left and right because the water is completely straight. Now you can fix that in a few different ways. You could put a water bucket over here, for instance, and then look, now the water's flowing that way a little bit, and then the items do go. But this just, yeah, this looks gross. And the fact is, all of this water is coming from one source right up in Tingo Tuck's throat, right up there. And I want to keep that. I want to keep that fact. So this is a no-go. We cannot have an extra water source there. But what we could do is we could actually put a block here. Or here, either side. We'll pick a side. But if we do, the water, look, it changes to go to the left now. So, oopsie, I'm breaking Mambo's face. Oh, where's that cobble gone? There we go. So what I'm going to do is have this block here get raised up by a piston very, very briefly. It's literally, if I get these in my hotbar thing, I can go place, break, like that. And you can barely even see it. It does not disrupt the water source at all. But if I have some items here, how can I throw... Oh, I can't throw from my offhand, can I? So if we go throw, like that. Oh no, they're all... Oh, I grabbed them. throw. Right, oh no, they're all stuck. But never fear, because... Place through. Oh, I did stop the water source, but you can see, if it happens a few times, it will gradually move them further and further to the left. And as soon as they hit this sideways block, they're going, and they're just going to go all the way down. Where have they gone? Oh, okay, they've already plopped down there. and then it will just be super easy to get them in a hopper down below there as well. So so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to create a little clock here that basically spits items out of a dispenser when it is full up at a pretty quick rate. And then also every, I don't know, 5 seconds or something like that, it's going to trigger this block under here to quickly raise up, quickly go back down again, just, you know, every so often, and it will just give the items chance to go over. In fact, we can make it come up even less than that, maybe every minute or so, because, you know, the drops will be fresh when they come down, or in fact, they're going to get reset. Their 5-minute despawn time, it's going to get reset when they come through the dispenser here and get spat out. So they've got a long time. It's not going to take them 5 minutes to go all the way down to the bottom there. So maybe we just have it like every minute or something. Yeah, this block just gets raised up very quickly. Boom, boom, like that, and gone again. Boom, boom, like that. Once a minute, and it will just sort of move the items across. And then, yeah, then they'll definitely make their way down. They're always going to go down this left side, though. That's the only trouble. I'm not sure. Maybe we do something slightly different. Maybe we make this one raise up twice, and then this one raise up twice, and then this one, that one, and keep going, just so that it, you know, we will eventually see items coming down this side. I'm not sure, but for now, I'm just going to tinker around with the redstone underneath Mambo there, and see if we can come up with something that's quite neat, compact, and simple. Let's get rid of these. Mambo has a little incy-wincy smiley face in his mouth. That's quite nice, isn't it? So, let's have a look. I have managed to do it. It's probably not the best thing in the world. I was trying to use observer blocks because they're quite handy, and there's actually a nice little trick. I've got some of observer blocks here. If you face 2 of them into each other, so like that, and this is the viewing side, and that's the output side. If we make the faces touch each other, if they're kissing, basically, look, you can see this thing just like repeatedly. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't stand on it. It just on either end. It just kicks out constantly. It's just like a little very, very fast clock. Super fast clock, in fact. So I'm kind of using that as a basis to spit any items out that end up in my dispenser down here. You can see, so that's underneath the lapis block, and then it goes into a little chest here, just because as well, I wanted to try and limit the amount of items going in here. I wanted to limit the speed, because this clock is only a certain amount of items. Basically, when you have 2 items going in from a hopper, one hopper pushes and the other hopper pulls at the same time. So you actually get 2 items flowing through from hopper to hopper, as there will be multiple ones in there. So, yeah, I put a chest there just so that this one pushes, this one pulls, that, and then puts it down in there. So you only get 1 item per cycle, which this clock can keep up with. So this, as you can see, is just constantly going. But why isn't it powering the dispenser that is facing out into the water there? Well, it is because over this side, I have done a little bit of stuff. Let's just hop up here. If there are items flowing through the hopper above, which there aren't at the moment, it allows this torch to come on. So if there were items flowing down, it would turn off the torch, which just goes through the repeater there and into the block, which is next to the dropper. So the dropper's constantly powered, basically, when there are no items flowing down. But as soon as an item goes in here, let's have a look, like that. There you go. It turns off that little locking system and lets the observers that are already going constantly, lets them take over, and then it just spits all the items out. So that is the first little bit to get the items to here. Now we need to come up with a way every minute or so, or just not too often. You know, we don't want it going all the time, but let's quickly try and do the little sneaky thing again. So it's like, oh, don't want to get too close. Place break. See, there you go. Just that was so quickly there. And already that's let the items flow all the way down. So, yeah, it doesn't need to be out for very long. Doesn't need to come out very often. Maybe once every minute or 2. So I'm going to come up with a little timer system. It's going to go under the ground. And we're going to be pushing this block up. And now we have this wondrous little etho hopper clock thing down here. I've got a stack and a half of... Oh, it just did it. I've got a stack and a half of items in here. Which is just over a minute, I think. Or something like that. I don't know. Haven't exactly timed it. I cut the water off temporarily. Maybe we just quickly stand here and wait for it to do. Let's get some items thrown in here. Like that. We'll stand back and watch, and we should see the items flow without really disrupting the flow of the water. Beep boop. Like that. There we go. And it worked. Beautiful. Now, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Maybe it didn't work. The items are still up here. Okay, so what I definitely need to do, it didn't disrupt this water source, did it? Let us add an extra tick to this, just so that it stays up for slightly longer. Let's take out a whole stack of the cobble. It'll go much, much quicker now. All right, let's see if it disrupts the water source still. Let's put them right over that right-hand side as far as we can. Okay, right, so it didn't disrupt the water source, but it didn't actually get the items across either. But, like I say, it runs about every minute anyway, and these items have got 5 minutes before they despawn. It's not going to take them that long to go down. So even if it takes them 3 times, even 4 potentially, but even 3 times to get across, which it won't, because I'm guessing this second time now they are really going to go across. Like that. Don't be ghost items. No, they weren't. Good. So, yeah, that should be fine. Let's add in our other stack of cobble, and then we can cover this whole thing up. Nobody ever needs to see it again. Goodbye, clock. And it should be... If I can leave, if I can get out. Let's fill up this with that. Brilliant. Very nice. And then our floor block, like so. That's... no, we don't need that either. Let's get rid of that torch and put in our lovely floor. Perfect. And then we can also, I was thinking we were going to, maybe between the columns here, we were just going to fill this in with something as well. I still like having my little sort of DIY room back here. But, oh, let's get a light source in there. But mainly we can have it closed off. I haven't got any blocks left. I have now. We can just close that all off so that we don't see any of the yucky stuff going on. Let's get that over there. Cool. Okay, I can probably make that slightly nicer. We can have some cobblestone walls or something like that on the corner pieces. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely some things we can do. In fact, have I got any of those quickly? I have. Let's just quickly see what that looks like. Get the floor properly done. Beautiful. Oh, mechanical stuff going on like crazy. That looks fine. I might move the bed to one side or something like that. This might also need to be lit up in some way, but we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, that at the minute I think is technically my the dropper thingy, whatchamacallit, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's just going to spit all those items out. They're going to wait there, and every so often they are going to flow with the water all the way down here. So we really need to get this collection system sorted out soon, otherwise we're just going to be wasting our drops. Our new mob floors, they are going nice and strong. Oh, thank you very much. Blocks, please. Beautiful. They are going nice and strong. There's not too much noise going on down here. Fingers crossed we should start seeing some mob drops soon, but we will definitely come back and finish off the collection room down there under the ground some other time. Let's have a look. It's night time. Night time's bad. That means more mobs. Oh, it might not be night time. I don't know. It's just dark. But yes, we'll definitely get more layers in. We will definitely do a live stream and get some caves lit up around the ground here. But anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, I'd like to thank my wonderful patrons for helping to support the channel. You're all awesome, and I probably would not be able to do this without you. So thank you very much. And it looks like you've all been having great fun on the Zedaph Patrons server as well. So yes, that's all good. Please make sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed to the channel, just so that you don't miss future episodes. Feel free to check out the social links. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on beam.pro/ZedaphPlays, which is where I live stream every so often. Make sure you come and catch one of those. Also, feel free to go and check on the channel as well. I've been sort of managing my playlists a little bit lately. I've got my Super Hot playlist. I've got my Gunpoint playlist. They are very nice little fun games that I played in the past, as well as I've got all my live streams. The replays of them on there as well now on YouTube. They're in an unlisted playlist, but you can just get to that via my YouTube page. So feel free to go and check all that stuff out. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next week. Good. Bye.